Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from the southern Oregon coast. We're out here filming at a Brookings for the first time. We've filmed the Chetco River before, but never out here on the ocean, and let's say conditions were horrible. That is the nicest way to put it. To be honest, Brookings Fishing, which is run by Andy Martin, canceled all of their guide trips today. The other fishing charter boat in town that has several boats as well canceled all of theirs. We went out because frankly, we were here, and we might as well give it an attempt. The unfortunate thing was there were gale force winds, there were small craft advisories, there were every advisory you could ever imagine was going on. But fortunately, our good friend Mick Thomas of Lunker Fish Trips, who guides for Andy Martin during the summer months, basically said, you know what, if we go out, we stay within about a quarter mile of the jetty and we stay in close, we're not going to catch any big fish, but we're going to have great fish to eat. You know, between the 5 of us on the boat, we were able to keep 25 rockfish.
Here comes the rockfish. Hey, keep going. Okay, stop. Tacos. Tacos. There's a black first rockfish of the morning. The variety that we've been catching and did catch today is a combination. We caught some vermilion, some canary rockfish, some blacks. We have blues and deacons. Cabezon season just opened July 1st. We did not get any cabezon today, but here the last few weeks we've been catching plenty, and a lot of people like the cabezon. Lingcod. Plenty of lingcod around. You work for them in here a little closer, but if we can get a little further north, we do exceptionally well on the lingcod rockfish combos. A little more weight to it. Yeah. That's a big block. That's a big block. Okay, stop. Yeah. Uncle Ron.
There's some different color. We got a nice canary fish here, and you come out here and catch your limits of rockfish and maybe catch some salmon also.
Here's our basic shrimp fly rig that we use for this bottom fishing here on the coast for these rockfish. You got a couple shrimp flies. It's a 3-hook maximum. And so here we have a 4-ounce drop weight if we're just using the shrimp flies, but a lot of times we like to add a lead jig. That helps you catch a few more lingcod occasionally. So on the bottom, that's also a 4-ounce lead jig, and you can tip that hook with a grub. We use white, black, purple, and they'll bite one or the other better than others at times. And then you have this setup that is right here ready to catch any rockfish in the ocean. But our real trick is we add the fire gel. This is shrimp. It's been working really well for me, and you can take a little dab on your finger. You can smear your jig, put that extra scent to that piece of lead, and we also put it on our shrimp flies. It helps enhance that bite tremendously. Just put it on the feathers, rub it in. You can't put too much. We have different flavors. You've got shrimp, herring, squid, tuna, and you keep those things juiced up, and it helps you catch more fish. Yeah, boy.
There we go.
There you go, Walt.
Here's Taco.
Taco.
Okay, stop. Woohoo! Uncle Ron.
Hey. Nice.
Oh, this is a good one, Mick.
Here we got Chris. He's fighting one this morning. He's been doing
This might be the best one today.
He's been doing a lot of filming, but now he's on the other end. Double, double.
I got a double.
Woo! A black.
Yes, look at that. Sweet.
A black and a vermilion.
That's the way to go.
Nice. Woo, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Just when he said it couldn't be done. Double. Vermilion and a black. Shrimp flies soaked in fire gel. Shrimp scented gel. Awesome. A little more weight to it.
Yeah.
That's a big black. That's a big black. Okay, go. Yeah. Uncle Ron.
Now, crabbing has not been very good on the South Oregon coast this year. Unfortunately, it's been real tough. Matter of fact, we went to several restaurants here in the Brookings area that frankly didn't even have crab to serve, even though it was on their menu. It's been a real tough season. However, we were able to actually crab a little bit. You know, on the way out, Mick was able to drop some crab pots, and we picked those crab pots up on the way back. The first time we did it, we had a lot of crabs. The second time we did it, unfortunately, somebody had pulled our crab traps for us and taken all those crabs. It was a pretty frustrating experience, but sure enough, Mick was able to use that crab and shrimp fuel that we hang our hats on, and he soaked his carcasses in it. You'll see him soak it in overnight. He puts it in a Ziploc bag, lets it sit, and then in the morning you drop it down there and it disperses all that scent, and we're able to have a great time and catch a few crabs. We were able to bring home 6 keepers, which is better than the 0 that most others were getting. Hopefully that improves this year, but right now it's a little slow.
One of our favorite brine is a crab and shrimp fuel from Pautzke's bait. What we do here, it's really simple, guys. You put your carcasses in your Ziploc bag, and this crab and shrimp fuel is just stupid easy. You pour it in the bag and let your bait soak in it overnight, and this is no-brainer. You just dump the crab fuel in the bag with your carcasses, and we keep our rockfish that we catch on a daily basis out here, and you dump that in the bag with your carcasses. And of course, Ziplocs work the best, just due to the fact that you can lock them up and it spines on the fish. They'll poke holes in there, so set it up right if you put it in your refrigerator, and then you let it soak overnight. Now this morning, what we're going to do is load our bait trap, and you just open up your bag that you let soak overnight, kind of stir it around there, and all you do is just take your carcasses out of there with that nice scent on there, and you load your bags and you just hang them in your pot, and you're ready to catch crab. Crabbing has been exceptionally tough. Very few crab this year. We're getting lots of females in our pots and very few males, but we do offer in our fishing trips not so much crab exclusive, but we do go out and throw 3 pots in the morning for our customers before we go rock fishing. We come in, we pull them. Hopefully we have crab, not always.
Now, as you saw from Mick, everything came on one thing today. Simple shrimp flies doused in Pautzke sardine and shrimp fire gel. This is the first time these fish have ever seen this. Mick's been using it for a couple weeks. It's brand new. You know, there's been a lot of jellies out there before. We kind of hang our hat on the fact that this is the strongest smelling scent that's been out there, and it stays on, and it worked very well today. Now, we didn't get any lunkers, as you guys can see, but that's understandable, and that's what you can expect when you're forced to stay as close as we were. Now, if we were able to run south, if we were able to run north, we would have had a great time catching bigger fish, but instead, we got to come out, and instead of getting canceled, we were able to go out and catch 25 fish that are going to taste phenomenal. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.